The Goldsmith Prize for Investigative Reporting is an award for journalists administered by the Shorenstein Center on Media, Politics and Public Policy at Harvard University. The program was launched in 1991, with the goal of exposing examples of poor government and encouraging good government in the United States. There is a $25,000 award for the winner. The Goldsmith Awards Program is financially supported by an annual grant from the Greenfield Foundation. Awardees: 2014 Chris Hamby, Ronnie Green, Jim Morris and Chris Zubikskis of the Center for Public Integrity, and Matthew Mosk, Brian Ross and Rhonda Schwartz of ABC News. Breathless and burdened, dying from black lung, buried by law and medicine. 2013 Patricia Callahan, Sam Rowe and Michael Hawthorne of the Chicago Tribune. Playing with Fire. 2012 Matt Apuzzo, Adam Goldman, Eileen Sullivan and Chris Hawley of the Associated Press. NYPD Intelligence Division. 2011 Marshall Allen and Alex Richards of Las Vegas Sun. Do No Harm, Hospital Care in Las Vegas. 2010 Raquel Rutledge of Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Report on Cashing In on Kids. 2009 Debbie Sentzipper and Sarah Cohen of The Washington Post. Investigative Report, Forced Out. 2008 Barton Gellman and Joe Becker of The Washington Post. Investigative Report, Angler, The Cheney Vice Presidency. 2007 Charles Farrell, James Bandler and Mark Merment of The Wall Street Journal. Report on unethical manipulation, and amassed millions of top executives. 2006 James Risen and Eric Lichtblau of The New York Times. Investigative Report, Domestic Spying. 2005 Diana B. Enriques, business reporter for The New York Times. Investigative report titled Captive Clientele. 2004 New York Times and Frontline. Investigative report, Dangerous Business. When Workers Die. Quote, received by David Barstow, Lowell Bergman, David Rummel. 2003 Boston Globe. Investigative report, Crisis in the Catholic Church. 2002 Duff Wilson and David Heath of the Seattle Times. 2001 Karen Dillon of the Kansas City Star. Investigative report, To Protect and Defend. 2000 Donald Barlett and James Steele of Time magazine. Investigative report, What Corporate Welfare Costs. 1999 A team of reporters of the Miami Herald. Dirty Votes. The Race for Miami Mayor. 1998 Duff Wilson of the Seattle Times. Fear in the Fields. How Hazardous Wastes Become Fertilizer. 1998 Michael Duffy, Michael Weisskopf, and Viveka Novak of Time magazine. Abuse of Campaign Finance Laws. 1997 Glenn Bunting, Rich Connell, Maggie Farley, Sarah Fritz, Evelyn Iritani, Connie Kang, Jim Mann, Alan Miller, and Roan Tempest of the Los Angeles Times. Illegal Democratic Campaign Contributions. 1996 Russell Carollo, Carol Hernandez, Jeff Nesmith, and Cheryl Reed of the Dayton Daily News. Military Secrets and Prisoners on Payroll. 1995 Lizette Alvarez and Lisa Getter of the Miami Herald. Lost in America, Our Failed Immigration Policy. 1994 Neil Borowski and Gilbert Gall of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Investigative series, Warehouses of Wealth. The Tax-Free Economy. Quote, 1993 Douglas France and Murray Waz of the Los Angeles Times. Investigative series, Pre-War Policies Before the Gulf War. Nominees. See also, Investigative Journalism, Shorenstein Center on Media, Politics and Public Policy, Goldsmith Book Prize, Project on Government Oversight, Government Accountability Office, Shorenstein Center on Media, Politics and Public Policy. Goldsmith Awards Program.